16.7 over Armley Lewis works it up the floor. Emmanuel Adigan is the head coach for Hugoton. Boys, Hugoton team, by the way, lost to Pratt. They led at halftime and then would end up losing. I was talking with their broadcaster who's traveled across the country from Thursday here to Pratt on Friday, and he said they just lost their legs in the second half after playing so quickly from Thursday to Friday night. 9-0 start. There was a foul down in the lane against Ayla Johnson, her first. Lewis brings it around to the top. Sunoco back to Amelie Lewis. Edwards almost pokes it away. Now the freshman Lewis, very, very talented with the basketball. Drives and kicks out in the corner. Great defense by Janae Crimmin. Now a backdoor look inside. It is kicked out to the right wing. Gaskell for three. No. Rebound tipped, and Janae Crimmin rips it down. Lily Edwards on the move. Racing down the floor. Hesitation move and called for carrying. Amelie Lewis did a nice job defensively to jump in the lane she was planning to pass to. And so basketball back to Hugoton, but the Lady Tigers out to a 9-0 lead. A three-pointer from Lily Edwards, two triples from Janae Crimmin. Into the game now will come Boston Craig and Ramey Lipker. Lady Tigers stay man-to-man. Crimmins, Edwards, and McDonald stay on. Lewis out top, lobs it in low. Tip away by Edwards, out of bounds to Hugoton on the baseline. Nice anticipation by the sophomore Lily Edwards. 4:23 to go, opening quarter. Lady Tigers lead it here 9-0. Couple of substitutions in for Hugoton. Morgan Niehaus just checking in. Inbounding below the bucket is Sunoco. Looking inside, still looking, now lobs it out deep. Boston Craig defending on Lewis. Wraparound pass, taken away for a moment by Lipker. Gathered back in by Hugoton, blocked out of bounds by Clay Center's Ramey Lipker. The shot from DNA Armendariz. So it'll be basketball. Sunoco to inbound it underneath for the Lady Eagles. 4:16 left to go, opening period. Lady Tigers out quick in this one. Sunoco, get a long time to get it in bounds. Here's Lewis, floater in the lane, short. She gets her own rebound, saves it in to Daniela Altoro. Now out top, Sunoco looks at a three, instead kicks it out left wing. Trying to dribble drive is Niehaus. And now the ball's loose. Ramey Lipker runs it down, and Clay Center has it with a 9-0 lead. Edwards walks it across the timeline. Looking to trap is Hugoton. Right sideline it goes to Crimmins, who's hit two triples already. Elbow right, Lipker. Baseline left, Edwards for her second three-pointer. That one's down. The sophomore has knocked down the fourth triple for the Lady Tigers. Out to a 12-0 start as the Tiger faithful to their feet, applauding the start for the Lady Tigers, who lead at 12-zip. 3:40 to go in the opening quarter. A timeout on the floor.
When the weather is bad, you don't want to wait in line, or just don't feel like getting out, Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy will deliver your prescriptions right to your door during the week. Once your doctor prescribes your medication, you can choose to have it delivered to your home in Clay Center, Clifton, Leonardville, Lynn, Riley, and Wakefield. You can also get medical equipment and supplies dropped off at your doorstep. Count on Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy to deliver convenience.
Patterson Health Mart.
All right, so what do remote workers and cats have in common? They both need a strong, stable internet connection to rule the internet. And with Twin Valley's fiber internet, you can enjoy lightning-fast speeds that'll keep both you and Mr. Whiskers purring with satisfaction. No more frozen video calls or endless buffering, just seamless, productive work-from-home days. Level up your home office by visiting twinvalley.com and get ready to conquer the digital world.
12-0 start on two three-pointers from both Lily Edwards and Janae Crimmins. 4 for 4 from beyond the half moon, and the Lady Tigers out to a 12-zip lead. Amelie Lewis, star freshman for Hugoton, brings it across. Lady Tigers go to a 3-2 zone out of the break. Lob down low for Sunoco. She'll bring it out back right wing. Niehaus now inside the lane. Ball taken away by Reagan McDonald. Clayson leads it by a dozen. 12-zip. Edwards in the front court through a double team. Spins, turns. McGee, right wing, three ball. Just short. Rebound comes off to Lewis, and Hugoton looking to run it. Up the floor, Niehaus toward the lane. Stops in the paint and walks with the basketball. Miley McGee, we've talked about the speed before, and that was all Miley getting back and getting in front of the defender and causing her to have to try to stop, and then she travels with the basketball. Lily Edwards also back on D that time. 12-0. Clay Center leads it. 3 minutes to go in this opening quarter. 2-3 zone, but it's a unique zone as Hugoton comes way out on the perimeter to double team. There's a pass down inside. What a finish by the McBlaster, Reagan McDonald from Ayla Johnson. Great speed. And then with a double team on her, McDonald finishes. It's 14-0 Clay Center. Hugoton. 2:41 to go. Kill after kill this opening period. Now a long three up. Banks off the glass, no good. Rebound by Hugoton. Unable to connect inside is Daniela Atoro, and the rebound off to Reagan McDonald, who averages over 8 boards a game. 14-0 start. Here's Johnson, strip away from behind by Lewis. Still motor up the floor. She can really move with the basketball. Kick out in the corner. Gaskell looks at a three. Ball fakes and drives. Now up top, three-point attempt on its way for Hugoton. Banks in for Villegas Montoya. So 5 3-pointers connected in the ball game. 4 for Clay Center. They lead 14-3. And a banked-in three on the almost top of the key. McDonald inside. Off glass and good. Reagan McDonald has 4, and Clay Center leads it 16-3. Size for the Lady Tigers is going to be a huge benefit in this ball game. And then just the defense in general. Coach Heiss shared quite a bit of film on the games, the Mulvane game in particular, that Hugoton won, and they just don't defend like Clay Center does. Here's a pass to the corner. With the dribble is Villegas Montoya to the paint. Oh, good look inside, and an open bucket down low, put up and in. That's by DNA Amaderas, her first point, 16-5. Lady Tigers to the corner. Ramey Lifter, skip pass across to McGee. Back up top, Edwards to the post. Here's McDonald, double team. Lifter pulls up from 18 feet, short. Rebound comes off to Hugoton. Amelie Lewis up the floor. Left wing, Gaskell toward the paint, cut off by Edwards. Great job on defense. Now double team with Lifter, and the ball taken away by the Lady Tigers. Edwards down the floor. Ayla Johnson toward the paint, all the way in the lane. Scoops Johnson up off the glass and good. And Clay Center leads at 18-5. And we have a stop of play. Head coach for Hugoton really getting vocal right now with the officials. Great pass from Edwards. That was kind of a high bounce pass in traffic, but it hit on the money Johnson, and then Ayla finishes in the paint. And the Lady Tigers out to an 18-5 lead. There's just 40 seconds left to go here in the opening period. Amelie Lewis with the dribble. Gives it left wing to Villegas Montoya. Now up top, there's their three-point shooter, and Tinoco drills it. You have to get a hand in her face, and it makes it a 10-point ball game, 18-8. Janae Crimmins with the dribble. High posted Johnson. Down low, McDonald. Out left wing, Lipker. Now back up top, Crimmins to the right wing, McGee to the post for McDonald. Backing her way in. Now takes it up, off window, fouled. And Reagan McDonald headed to the free throw line. She has 4 points. And the Hugoton crowd up in arms over the call, but they just have no one to match up with. I don't think Reagan or even Ramey or Ayla as well. I mean, Reagan and Ayla obviously such big post presence, but Ramey inside with size and the skill as well. There's McDonald knocking down the free throw. She has 5 early points. Reagan, a 78% free throw shooter on the season. Clay Center leads at 19-8. Second free throw on the way for the senior. Rims off. We have a lane violation. And this goes against Hugoton, so McDonald will get another free throw in. And their head coach, Emmanuel Adigan, is really working the official on the sideline right now. At the line is McDonald. Made the first, missed the second. There was a violation. This free throw up and in. So 2 for 2 at the stripe for McDonald. Reagan has 6. The Lady Tigers lead 20-8. Edwards is going to pressure on Lewis down the court, make her take some time to get up the floor. Amelie Lewis with 6, with 5 crosses, with 4, with 3, with 2. Lewis will drive and lose it inside. And it's a traveling violation with .6 to go here in the opening period. Clay Center will not get a shot away, but they'll lead 20-8 going into quarter two. Lipker will inbound it. Lily Edwards will just hold it. I think they'll get it into Boston Craig, and no shot, but the Lady Tigers off to a hot start. They lead it by 12 after one quarter, 20-8. Lady Tigers on top.
Maintaining adequate soil nutrients and controlling aggressive weeds are two problems that farmers have to deal with. Wilbur Ellis has solutions to combat weeds and provide the right nutrients to help your crops thrive. Kenny, Brent, and Allen are skilled in weed management practices and prepared to employ effective programs to meet this year's needs. And let's not forget your wheat and brome hiding in the snow. For field success, contact our team at Wilbur Ellis.
ITS to grow with.
Have you won a prize and need to send tax money to receive your big payout? Are you trying to buy a product for an unbelievably great price and need to send money to hold it? Did you meet a special someone online and need to send them money for travel or any other reason? These are all scams. Come learn more. United Bank and Trust is hosting two presentations March 11th at 2 p.m. and 7 at the United Methodist Life Center. Join us to learn how to keep your money safe. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life, member FDIC.
Lady Tigers got a hot start, 2 straight threes from Janae Crimmins. Lily Edwards had 2 on the opposite side of the 2 Crimmins hits, and 6 points from Reagan McDonald in the paint. Ayla Johnson knocking in a bucket. They lead it 20-8 after the opening quarter. It will be Hugoton's basketball to start the second period. Lady Tigers start with a 3-2 zone look with Lily Edwards at the point, McGee and Crimmins on the wings, and down low in that defense is Johnson and McDonald. Lewis lobbed toward the lane. They set up a screen inside and actually had a pretty good look. Didn't make it. And the rebound cleared by Reagan McDonald. Lady Tigers down the floor. Crimmins, 2 threes already in the game. Edwards also with 2 threes. High post Johnson. Ayla, free throw line jumper, rims off. Rebound tipped by McDonald. Pulled away, though, by the Hugoton Eagles. And a poke away by Ayla Johnson. Clay Center's got it back. Edwards at the point. Right wing, Crimmins for her third triple. Just rims off. Rebound, McDonald inside. Wraparound pass looking for Johnson is taken away by Villegas Montoya. Down the floor quickly comes Hugoton. And now a carry against Hugoton. It was called against the Lady Tigers earlier. And so something both teams will need to take care of. Lady Tigers get it back here, leading by a dozen. 7-12 to work. The top of the key is Johnson. Left alone there, drives it into the paint all the way, mid-lane, off glass, no. Rebound away to Hugoton. They save it back in bounds to Reagan McDonald for an easy deuce. 2 Hugoton Eagles battled for the basketball, lost it out of bounds, saved it in right to Reagan McDonald. The Lady Tigers up 22-8. Lewis around right on the wing to Villegas Montoya. She holds outside against the Lady Tiger 3-2 zone. Their one real three-point threat is Emily Tinoco. She gets it around right. Villegas Montoya tries it. McDonald against 3 defenders brings down the board. Up the court it comes to Crimmins, and now back to Edwards to set the offense with a 22-8 lead. Up top it comes to McDonald. Great look inside. Shoots Johnson for 2. McDonald with the pass. Johnson the bucket. It's a 16-point Lady Tiger lead. 6:13 to work here in the opening half. Winner moves on to the state championships Thursday in Salina. Right now, 2-man game out top. They go to the baseline right. Villegas Montoya. Dribble drive, kick to the corner. Gaskell. Hugoton with the basketball. McGee out there defending. 3-2 zone. Tinoco back in the left wing. Gaskell's going to dribble drive. 10-footer up and good. Gaskell's first points for Sarah Gaskell, a sophomore. Again, only one senior on this team, Sadie Afrandando. Here's Johnson at the point, left wing. Edwards' long 3-ball in the way would be her third, and she is absolutely drilling it from beyond the half moon right now. Her third triple of the game, her 7th in the last 2 games, and her 24th on the season. 27-10, Clay Center. Villegas Montoya in the corner to Gaskell. And now we've got to travel against Hugoton. Ayla Johnson out defending. And the Eagles want another timeout. Clay Center owning this first half. 5:14 to work. They lead at 27-10 when we come back.
The risks and rewards involved with ag commodities are remarkable. At Agmark LLC, they know and understand yield, price, financial risks, and opportunities. Building a sound risk management plan is a critical part of a profitable farming operation. Let their team help you protect your investments, your profits, your future. Call the Agmark Crop Insurance and Marketing Team for your policy review or visit their website at agmarkllc.com.
Lady Tigers out to a big-time start in this one. Lily Edwards now 3 for 3 from beyond the arc. Janae Crimmins has knocked in 2 3-pointers. And then the 8 points from Reagan McDonald, 4 from Ayla Johnson, while holding this team to just 2 points through the first 3 minutes of the quarter. And the Lady Tigers out to a 27-10 lead. Edwards walks it up the floor. Right sideline, Crimmins to Johnson, into the paint, and a crowd as McDonald tips it back outside. Edwards again. This one rims off. Rebound to Amelie Lewis. Down the court it comes. Gaskell not expecting, but able to catch it. Now Niehaus brings it around and hands it off to Lewis. The freshman looks to her sideline. Now sets the offense. Left on the wing and deep, Tinoco. 4:40 to go, opening half. The Lady Tigers lead 25-10. A lot of looks over to the sideline right now to try to get their offense set against this 3-2 zone. Round left, Tinoco. Bounce pass back out near the circle to Lewis. She's going to take it on herself and drops it off inside, but traveled before she made the bounce pass. 27-10. Lily Edwards walks it up the floor, placing her out to a 17-point lead with 4:15 to go in the opening half of play. Here's Edwards to Ayla Johnson, front court. Now she's going to drive it. Lobs, great pass for McDonald, who has 10 now. Ayla Johnson drove it, drew that defender, dished it off. The easy lay-in for McDonald. 29-10, Lady Tigers. Left and deep is Tinoco. Now to Amelie Lewis. Around right, they get it on the wing to Niehaus. Everything pretty much outside for Hugoton. Lady Tigers in that 3-2 zone. Now we've got a foul called away from the basketball in the lane. It's the first whistle on either team in the second quarter. It goes against Ayla Johnson. It's her second. Ramey Lipker will come in, and Ayla will come out with that second foul. Hugoton will inbound from their own baseline. Tinoco holding, still holding. Now lobs it out for Lewis. McDonald is on her as they go man-to-man out of the inbound. Tinoco has it. Now they're going to switch back off. Edwards has Lewis. Tinoco at the point. Right wing deep, Niehaus. McDonald cuts her off. Shot in the lane, up, rattles away. Rebound, McDonald, Lipker brings it away. Both were on it. 3:23 to work. Lady Tigers with the basketball and a 19-point lead with 3:18 to go in the opening half. High post Lipker looks inside, not there. Now Edwards has it. Lily backs it out. Dribble drives right side. All the way to the glass goes Lily, unable to get it. Here's McDonald, the offensive board. Poke out by Edwards. She's tripped up and goes to the ground. The basketball ends up going out of bounds right in front of the student section, which is jersey night this evening. Student section well clad with all kinds of jerseys from USA to NBA to college to high school. 29-10. Possession to Hugoton with 3 minutes to go here in the opening half. Lewis, left and deep. Tinoco in the corner. Gaskell. Again, Lady Tigers started man-to-man. They've gone 3-2. Now Lewis from way outside misses wildly on a three-point attempt. And a jump. No, it's a foul called inside. Ball was tied up in low, and they called a reach-in on a loose ball situation. Hugoton will inbound from their own baseline. Sadie Arredondo comes in. Out will come DNA Amandiras. Tinoco to inbound from the baseline. With 2:47 now left first half. Lewis, who averages 11 a game, unable to get going. There's a three in the corner, though, for Gaskell. She has 5 points, and it cuts the lead to 16. Lady Tigers lead 29-13. To the post, Lipker. Great catch in traffic. Takes her way inside the lane across to McDonald. Out left to McGee. Now Edwards has it at the point against Lewis. Left wing McGee to the post. Double teamed as McDonald. Backs her way in with the left and good. 12 points for the McBlaster. And the Lady Tigers back up by 18. Can go either way inside the lane. She backed her way in. Felt the defense on her left hip. Took it. Drop step right and with the left hand and good. In the corner, Arredondo around left. They get it to Tinoco. Couple of ball fakes. Now to Lewis. 31-13. Tinoco looks at a three, but guarded. Now Lewis to Tinoco. In the corner left, it goes to Villegas Montoya. He fires up a shot, no good. Rebound comes off to Lipker, and a foul against Hugoton with 1:46 to go in this second quarter. Lady Tigers leading 31-13. It'll be Lipker to inbounds. Edwards down the floor is Crimmins, McDonald, and McGee. And again, Emmanuel Adigan for Hugoton, really in the ears of the officials. Play Center, though, just really on a great pace in this game. Here's McDonald again. Offensive charge is called. Wow. Defense is just leaning into her, and so she goes strong with that left drop step and falls for the offensive foul. So maybe the pleadings of the head coach for Hugoton swayed a call in that direction. That's not called very often. Wasn't like she lowered the shoulder in the fact that that's her basketball move, but nonetheless goes the other way. 31-13. Lady Tigers leading with 1:25 to go in the opening half. Hugoton still way outside on their offense. Gaskell hit a three a couple of trips ago. Lewis in the corner. Lipker near steal. Tinoco drives in, shot up, and a foul is going to be called. 2 free throws for Hugoton. So Tinoco will be at the stripe. She has 3 points on a three-pointer. Clock stops at 1:15. 2 free throws. First one up and good for Emily Tinoco. Lane clear. Nobody for Hugoton on the lane. Just 4 Lady Tigers. Free throw up and rims off. Rebound, an easy one for Rainey Lipker. 31-14. Lady Tigers lead it. 1:10 to go. First half. Edwards up the floor. Lipker has it. Wing right. Crimmins. Janae back up deep. Edwards. Dribble drive to the baseline. Great looking low. Savannah Bloomdahl had just checked in, and the bucket good by the junior. Great feed from Edwards. 33-14, biggest lead at 19 points now. 50 seconds to go, first half. Amelie Lewis with the dribble up top. Give it away to Gaskell. Now nearly walked with it, throws in the corner, tough catch, keeping her dribble while on the ground, but then falling to the floor. Basketball to Clay Center. Bloomdahl, great defense. That ball was caught off balance, and it was Villegas Montoya who wisely kept her dribble when she fell to the ground, but then was on her hips so much she just fell backwards. Here's Lipker, right wing, Crimmins, looking into the high post. Bloomdahl, lob down low. Lipker keeps it high and drops it in. Rainey Lipker's on the board. Great feed from Bloomdahl. A 21-point Lady Tiger lead, 19 to work. Lewis in the front court. Dribble drive, Gaskell cut off quickly. To the corner left, Tinoco. She is their three-point shooter, can't get one away. 8 seconds to go in the first half. Hugoton, 5 seconds. To the corner, Tinoco gets a look for 3 and rims off. The rebound to Lipker as the buzzer sounds. And a great first half from the Lady Tigers. They lead 35-14 going in to the break. Great defense and some hot shooting. And the Lady Tigers lead it by 21. Halftime is here.
The new 2025 Ram 1500s at Friesen, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Clay Center are built to serve. Ram Truck Month is delivering on the legacy of the trucks that came before them with the redesigned 2025 Ram 1500. Featuring a fresh new powertrain under the hood, you can get to work in the strongest, most technologically advanced Ram ever. Ram, made to last and ranked #1 in new vehicle quality by J.D. Power. You'll see the reason people choose Friesen. 785-632-2101.
A familiar face and a friendly smile. The Citizens National Bank.
We bumped our individual retirement account rate. This is Juanita from the Citizens National Bank. A small investment now can grow into a large retirement fund for your future. Now through April the 15th, we are offering a 0.25% bump for all qualifying IRA accounts. To learn more details, stop by or give us a call. The Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Being a part of Clay Center Tiger basketball team means good sportsmanship, hard work, personal best, and proud tradition of excellence. I'm Jim Gearhead, agent with Farmers Union Midwest Agency. I encourage everyone to come out and share in the excitement we feel at every event. Whether as a teammate, family, friends, neighbors, or just a sports fan, come cheer on our team. Your support matters. Farmers Union Midwest Agency is proud of our Clay Center Tigers.
Experience the Landmark difference with the next level of dealer support. Landmark, your local John Deere dealer, continually works to have parts on hand the first time you walk in the door. Our internal route system means we can get the parts to you typically same or next day to keep you up and running. At Landmark, we understand time is money. Get more uptime with our after-hours parts and service support on the phone or in the field. Stop by your local Landmark today to experience the Landmark difference.
The Lady Tigers jumped out to a huge start in this ball game, hitting their first 4 3-pointers. Lily Edwards hit one. Janae Crimmins hit back-to-back. Edwards a second, and then Lily adds one more in the first half. And then a huge game down inside for Reagan McDonald, and the defense has done their job. Single digits in the first 2 quarters, 8 points. Quarter one, they allowed just 6 points in quarter two. They lead it by 21 at half, 35-14. Halftime is here. Stay with us. We'll come back and take a look at scoring leaders next on Tiger Halftime.
The deer are still on the move, and that means you could have a run-in with one, causing damage to your vehicle.
If that happens, make sure you give us a call at Perfection Auto Body. You can trust us for quality repair on your car or truck with a lifetime warranty on every repair.
We are now Ford OEM Collision Repair Certified, which means we provide the right parts, tools, and training necessary to return your Ford vehicle to its pre-accident condition.
We work on all makes and models because the deer aren't picky, and neither are we.
Perfection Auto Body in Clay Center.
With today's volatile markets, managing your operations cash flow is crucial. At Union State Bank, we offer flexible operating lines of credit tailored to your needs. Whether it's for planned expenses such as seed and feed or unexpected cash flow needs caused by market swings, we've got you covered. With personalized service and competitive rates, Union State Bank is your partner in profitability. This is Dan Peters. Come visit with me today and let's cultivate success together. Union State Bank, we work to be your bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Working the land you know and surrounding yourself with the best local talent and resources provides better results. It's called the home field advantage, and it's what makes Dynagrow different. By consistently delivering innovative seed solutions that increase the yield performance of your operation, Dynagrow is proud to have earned your trust. Supported by local trial results and expertise, we're at home on any acre. Available through Nutrien Ag Solutions. Visit thedynagrowadvantage.com and book today.
At Oldie Seed, we are locally owned and locally grown. The corn, soybeans, and sorghum we sell are tested in plots throughout the region in close proximity to our customers. This ensures we are testing a yield environment just like yours. We are dedicated to our Know to Grow research program. It's our family's commitment to delivering high-yielding crops for you, the American farmer. This season, partner with Oldie Seed for locally owned and locally grown solutions.
Lady Tigers here at the half, leading 35-14. There's about 5:50 left on the halftime countdown. Coach Ice said, guys, we're doing it. Get back out there and stay hot. They're already back out, the Lady Tigers, and shooting, getting prepped for the second half. The Lady Tigers leading 35-14. Scoring leaders in this opening half look like this for the Lady Tigers. It will be a 35-14 win, or a lead. Let's get a look at the Hugoton Eagles scoring to start the halftime look. It is 5 points from Para Gaskell, including 1 3, 4 points from Emily Tinoco, including a 3-pointer, a 3 from Natalie Villegas Montoya, and DNA Armendariz has 2 points. That's it. They have hit 3-pointers, 3 3-pointers, but only 14 points in the opening half of action for the Eagles of Hugoton. And again, Clay Center already back out and warming it up for the second half of play. Lady Tigers in the first half look like this. 12 first half points from Reagan McDonald. 2 for 2 at the stripe. The only free throws the Lady Tigers attempted. Hugoton only had 2 free throw attempts. They were 1 for 2. So McDonald with 12, 9 points on 3 triples, 3 of 4 3-point shooting for Lily Edwards, 2 of 2 for Janae Crimmins, and maybe 2 of 3, but she has 6 points on 2 3-pointers. Hit those back-to-back. Ayla Johnson has 4, Rainey Lipker with 2, Savannah Bloomdahl with 2 as well. The Lady Tigers leading here at half, 35-14. Take a break. We'll come back and give you a look at what next week could start to look like. We'll do that on Lady Tiger Halftime next.
Clay County Medical Center is pleased to welcome Dr. Danielle Wirtz to the team. With nearly a decade of experience, Dr. Wirtz is passionate about preventative care and caring for families as a whole. Now accepting new patients at Clay Center, Lynn, and Glasgow Family Physicians. Call today and schedule an appointment with Dr. Danielle Wirtz.
Clay County Medical Center, our family, caring for yours.
Warm weather is around the corner, and so are the outdoor projects. Whether you're reimagining your backyard or transforming a few acres into a field of dreams, make it easy with the John Deere Compact Utility Tractor from Prairie Land Partners. And for a limited time, get 0% financing on all compact utility tractors. Don't wait. Start building your dreams today at prairielandpartners.com. Offer ends April 30th, 2025. Some restrictions apply. See Prairie Land Partners for details.
Prairie Land Partners.
It's madness in March at Clavin Ford of Clay Center. Turn your tax refund into a down payment and drive home in your dream ride. Trade up your old ride and get 115% trade-in value. That's a slam dunk. No payments for 90 days. That's an easy layup. And with as low as 0% APR, you're winning big with every deal. Plus, don't forget, engines and oil changes for life are always in play. Get in the game today at GlavinFord.com. Glavin Ford of Clay Center, where every deal is a game winner.
If your doctor has prescribed a nebulizer to convert medication for asthma or other conditions into an aerosol mist, Patterson Health Mart has you covered. They have the equipment, training, and supplies to support your treatment and can also fill all of your prescription respiratory medications. They offer nebulizers for sale or rent in sizes to fit both children and adults and will find the perfect fit for you. Breathe in comfort and support. Contact Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy for nebulizers and all the supplies you need.
Halftime here, the Lady Tigers leading by 21. It's a 35-14 score right now. So here's what the state championships look like at this point. We know that Hanover and Lynn are in 1A Division II. Called those games last night in Tesket. Hanover winning by 21 over Axel. And Lynn, for the first off, Hanover's going for a three-peat now at the state championships. They've won back-to-back, and so back out they go. This year it's at the Colby Event Center. The Lynn Lady Bulldogs are on to the state championship for the first time since 2008. They won by 17 over St. John Tipton, who had been to state 4 straight years before Lynn's win last night. Those games in 1A Division II girls basketball will be played on Wednesday. Brackets will be coming out hopefully tonight. So we'll have coverage from Colby on Wednesday. And then the Lady Tigers, should they hold on here, leading by 21, you would think they're in a pretty good position. They would play on Thursday in Salina. And so we'll piece together all of the different scenarios once those brackets are set. We do know the Valley Heights Lady Mustangs in 2A are down by 2 points to KC Christian. That's a halftime score. And the Clifton Clyde boys are up on Burlingame. Clifton Clyde boys trying to get back to state. This year that'll be in Dodge City in 1A Division I. Clifton Clyde leading 31-21 over Burlingame at the half. The Hanover Wildcats also playing tonight in 1A Division I over in Tesket. I believe they have the second game of the night, so that's not yet started. Here, the Lady Tigers trying to get back to state for the first time since 2022. Remember, they lost that first-round game in overtime to Eudora. It was Haley Ben, who had 15, Shelby Siebold 13, that led the way, and they hit a bucket at the buzzer in regulation to send it to overtime, and then would end up winning by 4. So the Lady Tigers trying to get back to the 4A state championships in Salina. Clay Center out on the floor, ready to go. Hugoton in a huddle right down to the last second before they take the floor. Lady Tigers leading 35-14. Lily Edwards, Janae Crimmins, Reagan McDonald, Ayla Johnson, Miley McGee on the floor for Clay Center. Hugoton now breaks huddle and makes their way onto the court. Edwards will inbound it. Backcourt it goes to Crimmins. Janae will bring it across. Just getting the second half started. Clay Center up by 21. In low, they get it to Johnson. Ayla in the corner, backs it out. Now inside, one-on-one for McDonald. Backs her way in with the left again. 14 now for the McBlaster. And the Lady Tigers lead 37-14. 23-point advantage early third quarter. They've been doubling on McDonald. She still had 12 first half points. They let Arredondo, the senior, go one-on-one with her, and that's just unfair. Here's Tinoco. Amelie Lewis. Lady Tigers staying in the 3-2 zone. They started man-to-man and played it well, but they went zone, and it really put the clamps on this team. High post, Arredondo in the lane. Ayla Johnson shot block, and the foul is going to be called. Her third. Looked like a lot of basketballs. They say her right. She blocked with the left hand even to keep away from contact, but they say got some of the body down low or right arm maybe into the player. So Arredondo will be at the line shooting 2. One senior on this team. Knocks in the first. 37-15. Lady Tigers lead it. Johnson will come out with that third foul. Ramey Lipker onto the floor. Just getting the third quarter started. Clay Center's lead at 32. Free throw from Arredondo. She makes both. Lily Edwards will bring it up the floor. Amelie Lewis checking her there as the Hugoton Eagles have gone, look like almost straight man-to-man. They really tried to trap out of an extended 2-3 zone, kind of, then they would match up. Here's Lipker with it, out deep with the dribble. Right wing to Crimmins, now to Edwards. Hugoton trying to come out and defend and really overpressure. Now they overpressure into a foul on the reach. 37-16. The head coach, I know I've mentioned 3 or 4 times, but I don't think he's met a call he's ever liked in his life. Here's McDonald out deep with it. She takes the dribble to the post. Edwards now posting up. Turns, spins, ball fake, steps through, off glass, no, has her own rebound. Back up, and it rims off. Rebound picked up by Lewis, and Hugoton has it. They got the look they wanted for Lily, just didn't get it down. Kick out left wing. Villegas Montoya slides in the paint and banks it off the glass and down. She has 5 points now in the contest. Reagan McDonald brings it up herself to Janae Crimmins, left sideline, 19-point lead. Lady Tigers led by 21 at halftime. Miley McGee, they try to get it to her. Crimmins has it stripped away, but then stepping out of bounds. 37-18. Clay Center gets it back. They had turned it over, but Hugoton steps out of bounds. So Lady Tiger basketball. Up top it comes to McDonald. Tip away, though. Arredondo tipped it. Lewis right back to Arredondo for 2. She has 4 third-quarter points. And Hugoton's got the lead back to 17. 37-20. Now the overplay by Hugoton causing some problems, and Coach Dalton Nice wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. You're listening to Lady Tiger basketball on KCLY.
Hey gamers, ever experienced lag so bad you could have made a sandwich in the meantime? Or no, better yet, ever experienced lag so bad that you made an actual sandwich in the meantime? Well, with Twin Valley's fiber internet, you can say hello to pure uninterrupted gaming bliss. No more frustrating waits or dropped connections. How about less sandwiches and more fun owning the competition? Go to twinvalley.com/gaming and get ready to level up with fiber internet and weekly tournaments.
Maintaining adequate soil nutrients and controlling aggressive weeds are 2 problems that farmers have to deal with. Wilbur Ellis has solutions to combat weeds and provide the right nutrients to help your crops thrive. Kenny, Brent, and Allen are skilled in weed management practices and prepared to employ effective programs to meet this year's needs. And let's not forget your wheat and brome hiding in the snow. For field success, contact our team at Wilbur Ellis.
Ideas to grow with.
37-20. Lady Tigers have been held to 2 points in the first 2 minutes of this third period. Meanwhile, the offense for Hugoton has jumped up a bit. They put 6 on the board. They've cut a 21-point lead down to 17. Clay Center does have the basketball. Hugoton coming out with a real mission to get out and defend in man-to-man, and they stay in that man-to-man right now. Edwards in the front court, crosses over toward the lane in the corner. Crimmins. Ball fake, now dribble, drives it low, drops it off in the lane. McDonald drives it in, takes it up with the right. It's strong. Rebound off to Gaskell. And now a jump ball. The arrow goes to Hugoton. 5:40 to work here in the third. Lady Tigers leading 37-20. Hugoton gets the basketball back. You have a score in the Hanover Wildcat boys who are trying to join the Lady Cats and Lynn Bulldogs out at Colby. They lead by 15, or at halftime by 15 points. Hugoton dribble drive into the lane it goes, and a bump against the Lady Tigers. 5:24 to work here in the third period. Hugoton will inbound from their baseline. The foul was on Lily Edwards, her first. Team second of the third quarter. Again, first half, there were 4 free throws shot between the two teams. There have been 2 free throws shot in this quarter by Hugoton. There's a drive by Amelie Lewis, the freshman we've talked about. This cuts the lead to 15. Clay Center needs to kind of answer here and just kind of settle this thing back in. Edwards to the corner. Crimmins could answer it for 3, but it's short. Rebound inside. Lewis racing to the other end. Miley McGee gets back there. Is bumped. Offensive foul. Clay Center gets it back. Amelie Lewis, the freshman, driving. The speed of Miley McGee we've talked about the entire year. And McGee got in front, much like the offensive foul called on McDonald in the first half. Player didn't really go in hard, but she lowered the shoulder enough. The official called the offensive foul. But the speed of McGee to get back there, just incredible. Here's Edwards out deep, skip across. Speaking of Miley, has it at the wing right. Now drives it, pulls up from 10. It's short. Rebound comes off to Gaskell. Gaskell guarded by Lipser in the backcourt. Now Gaskell gets down the floor to the lane, kick out in the corner. 3-point attempt on its way, and good. Villegas Montoya has cut this lead to a dozen, 37-25. 4:25 to work. The Hugoton crowd on their feet, and rightfully so. They've come from 21 down and cut the lead by 9. Edwards 5 count on, goes up top to Lipker. Remember, Ayla Johnson battling foul trouble on the sideline with 3 whistles. 37-25. Lady Tigers lead it, but the cushion and comfort they had in halftime at 21 points has now gotten very uncomfortable, leading by just a dozen. Austin Craig just checking in for Clay Center. As Hugoton denying the inbounds to Edwards, they'll go to the free throw stripe. McDonald hands it off to Lily. Spins in the lane, takes it up. Lot of contact. No foul is called. Lipker's trying to save it inbounds, unable to. Back to the other end they go. Hugoton will have possession. 4:08 to go in the third. Lady Tiger lead at 21 at halftime, now down to just 12. Lewis to Gaskell. Clay Center goes 3-2 zone. This seemed to cause them problems in the first half. They've got Villegas Montoya open for another 3, and she's got her second straight in. And now the lead is just 9. And the Hugoton faithful are making some noise on their side now. 3:42 to go. Clay Center's lead is down to 9 points. Edwards outside with the dribble. Hesitation move to the baseline. Below the bucket. Bullet pass out top. Great catch by Crimmins. Now McDonald to the baseline. Edwards. Lily looking inside. Lipker posting. Now Lily working against Amelie Lewis. To the point it comes to McDonald. She'll take it toward the lane. Takes it up off glass, and it's off the side of the backboard. Hugoton back on the move. Lewis quick with the basketball. Up top, 3-pointer. Tinoco goes up off the top of the backboard and out of bounds. 3:10 left, third quarter. 37-28 ball game. Lady Tigers still lead it, but that lead really seeing them struggle on the offensive end. They've scored 2 points in this third quarter. We're almost 5 minutes into it. So a real drought for the Lady Tiger offense. Ayla Johnson will bring it in to Edwards. Ayla back in with the 3 fouls. McGee, Lipker, and Craig also on the floor. Tinoco is guarding on Edwards. Lily brings it through the timeline to Lipker. Ramey, ball above her head. Now a screen from Johnson. Hands it off back to Ayla. Shot up. No, a foul called before the shot. And it'll be Clay Center's basketball on the baseline. 37-28. Lady Tigers lead by 9. The basketball, their possession under the backboard, right of the glass now. Edwards looking, trying to go in the paint, now holding, fires it out deep for Boston Craig, who has it, off to Ayla Johnson. Man-to-man by Hugoton, all this quarter. They've really gotten after. Here's Craig to the lane. Shot up, no. Rebound, Lifter, back up, fouled, and she'll get to the stripe to shoot 2. Ramey Lifter had 2 points in the first half. Tried to get this lead back to double digits. 2:45 left to go in the third period. At the line is Ramey Lifter. Free throw on its way and rattles around it good. The lead is 10. Ramey now with 3 points in the game. And any points right now for Clay Center. We talked about the Lady Tiger defense through the first 2 quarters. It was dynamite. 14 points allowed in the entire first half. But now it is Hugoton's defense. Clay Center struggling against. They've scored just 3 points in this quarter. Meanwhile, Hugoton has put up 14 of their own in this quarter alone, matching their first half output. Second free throw, Lipker buries both. The lead is now 11, 39-28. Substitution in for Hugoton. Natalie Villegas Montoya will check in. Out will come Daniela Altoro. 39-28, Hugoton with the basketball. Lady Tigers with the 11-point lead. Lewis left to Tinoco. In the corner, Gaskell. Back out to Lewis. Hands it off to Villegas Montoya and forced into a travel. Boston Craig covered up the passing lane. And the Lady Tigers will get it back, leading by 11 points. 2:33 to work. Boston Craig to inbound it right in front of the Hugoton sideline. Goes into Lily Edwards. Edwards brings it up against Lewis. Again, Hugoton still man-to-man. Here's Lifter. Ramey turns and looks. Now a screen from Johnson. Right wing pass to Craig is taken away. Fired down the floor. McGee back again defensively along with Craig. Kick out. Villegas Montoya to the lane. Bobbled for a moment by DNA Armendez, and now it's picked back up by Hugoton. And a traveling violation on the Eagles. Lady Tigers get it back, leading by 11 with 2:07 to work. Lifter out, McDonald in. Craig comes off the floor as well, and Janae Crimmins returns to the court. 2:07 left in the third period. Edwards gets the inbounds right in front of the Tiger student section as she walks it up the floor. 2 minutes to go, third period. Lady Tiger lead is 11. Lob inside for Johnson. She just can't quite get it. They had a perfect set. Johnson has a defender on the hip. Woodley's pass just took her a little too far, and she couldn't gather it in before stepping out of bounds. Turnover right back to Hugoton. Now some three-quarter court pressure by the Lady Tigers. Pass comes up the floor. McDonald with the steal. Edwards will calm it down and now fires it right wing to McGee inside the post. Johnson, ball fake, goes in strong. Foul is called, and the Scoop Johnson headed to the free throw line. 1:39 to work in the third period. Johnson at the stripe. 4 points in the first half for Ayla. And again, the Lady Tigers just struggling to score here in this third quarter, held to 4 points thus far. 2 free throws and the 1 field goal by McDonald. Johnson's free throw up and in. Ayla with 5 points now. Johnson right at 60% from the free throw stripe this season, and that's second half of the year has just gone up and up for her. 12-point lead. Senior second free throw rims off. McDonald's the board, though. Caught down low, and she traveled with the basketball. Just off balance enough. Her left foot was the pivot foot, and it just pulled up off the ground. The defense really didn't put weight on her, and she had nothing to kind of feed off of, and so turns it over. Here's Gaskell. 1:30 to work in the third. Lady Tigers lead by 12. Lewis trying to dribble drive behind the back, gets in the lane. Shot is strong. Rebound to Ayla Johnson. To Edwards. Lilly in the backcourt, pressured by Lewis. Edwards keeps the handle all the way to the glass, into the paint, off window, won't go. McDonald keeps it alive. Players going to the floor. Hugoton back down the court with 1:05 in the third. Villegas Montoya, three-pointer. She's hit 2 in this quarter, misses here, and under a minute now left in this third period. The Lady Tigers leading by a dozen. Crimmins left wing, up top to Johnson. Ball fake, drive, into the lane, dumps it across. McDonald strong, rebound, battled for, pulled away by Armendariz. Lady Tigers lead is 12, and Hugoton again with the basketball. And a three in the corner, Tinoco. Strong, rebound, McDonald battling as always. Saves it in bounds, no, staying out of bounds as she dove to bring it back into play. 40-28. Lady Tigers will have it, or Hugoton will have it on the baseline. McDonald comes out for a breather. So it's Lifter, McGee, Johnson, Edwards, and Crimmins on the floor. 33 to work. Tinoco in the corner. Edwards out quickly on her, not allowing a three-point attempt. Emily Lewis gives it away. Dribble drive, kick out, Tinoco. She'll take it to the paint, mid-lane. Shot, no. Rebound, battled for. Edwards fighting, diving, has it, now tied up, and a jump ball arrow belongs to Clay Center with 16.4 to go in the third. A frantic man-to-man by Hugoton has really caused problems for the Lady Tigers. Held to just 5 points in this period. Ayla Johnson brings it in to Edwards. 15 seconds left in the quarter. Edwards in the backcourt with 11. Nearing the half-court stripe, crosses with 10. Off the screen from Ayla. Down to 6, now 5. Trip to the floor. Lewis comes up with it. Racing down the court. Lays it up, but strong at the buzzer. They will not get the bucket. 12-point Lady Tiger lead headed to the final quarter. It's Clay Center up 40-28 when we come back.
Have you won a prize and need to send tax money to receive your big payout? Are you trying to buy a product for an unbelievably great price and need to send money to hold it? Did you meet a special someone online and need to send them money for travel or any other reason? These are all scams. Come learn more. United Bank and Trust is hosting 2 presentations March 11th at 2 p.m. and 7 at the United Methodist Life Center. Join us to learn how to keep your money safe. United Bank and Trust, banking for your way of life, member FDIC.
The risks and rewards involved with ag commodities are remarkable. At Agmark LLC, they know and understand yield, price, financial risks, and opportunities. Building a sound risk management plan is a critical part of a profitable farming operation. Let their team help you protect your investments, your profits, your future. Call the Agmark Crop Insurance and Marketing Team for your policy review or visit their website at agmarkllc.com.
Lady Tigers still have the lead, but a little dent put into it by the Hugoton Lady Eagles. Clay Center leads it by a dozen. They led by 21 at the halftime break. Clay Center held to just 5 points in the third quarter. Meanwhile, 14 points in the first half for Hugoton, 14 points in that third, and that's how they were able to cut into the lead. Lady Tigers do still lead it going to the final period. It's a 40-28 Lady Tiger lead. Hugoton with the basketball to begin the fourth period. Lady Tigers in that 3-2 zone defense. Tinoco out deep to Lewis. Back to Tinoco, gets an open look for 3 and buries it. Emily Tinoco, she is their 3-point specialist, and she knocks down her second 3 of the game, and the lead is back to single digits, 40-31. Edwards to the lane, kick out, Crimmins to the post. McDonald deep in the lane, takes it up with the left and rolls it in. 16 points now for Reagan McDonald. The Lady Tiger lead is back to 11. Out deep it comes. With the dribble is Lewis. Now Villegas Montoya around right. Tinoco hit the 3 last time down. Lewis struggling on the sideline left, right in front of her head coach. Gets it back, has the dribble. Just getting this fourth quarter underway. In the corner, Villegas Montoya in trouble. Now gathers it back in. Around right it goes to Amelie Lewis. At the top is Tinoco. Fakes the 3. Lewis will try to dribble drive it. Falls to the ground. Travels. Janae Simmons, Lily Edwards, both right there on a double team. And Lewis just left her feet trying to jump through it and fell to the ground. So the Lady Tigers get it back up 42-31. Crimmins will inbound it. Lily with the dribble against Lewis, screen coming from Ayla Johnson. Now through the timeline, long pass right wing. Dump down inside McGee. Good recognition. Reagan McDonald can't get the first shot. The rebound back outside for Johnson. Now Edwards. Corner right. McGee steps in for two. And there is a big-time bucket. Miley McGee has her first point. And the Lady Tigers lead again by 13. Lewis brings it across. Lady Tigers lead 44-31. Left wing deep it goes to Villegas Montoya. Back outside to Lewis. 6:10 to go in the ball game. Play Center leads by 13. Johnson near steal. Arredondo across the paint. And we have a foul called inside the lane. First whistle of the fourth quarter. It goes against, I believe, Lily Edwards. Let's see who they call this on. It is Edwards, her second. Ayla Johnson was in the area, so that's the better of the two because Ayla already with 3 fouls. Hugoton inbounds from their own baseline, left of the glass with 6:06 to go in the game. Gaskell in the front court, runs it down near the timeline. Gives it off out deep to Lewis. She'll stop and pop for a long three, and another one goes down. That's her first three-pointer, but that's now 6 threes hit by Hugoton. They cut the lead back to 10. Living on the three and some pretty darn good defense. Play Center has scored four early points here in the fourth after being held to just 5 points in that third. Here's McDonald out deep, beyond the arc, turns and looks. Crimmins has it. Holds and backs it out. 5.5 to go in the game. Play Center leads by 10. Johnson chins it up strong. Edwards trying to cut through, now bounces out deep. Lilly. Left in the wing to McGee, now to McDonald. Back out deep. Edwards fakes the three, drives the lane, gets inside, hangs in the air. No foul is called. That's a rebound by Lewis, but she falls to the ground, and traveling gives it right back to Clay Center on the baseline. 44-34, Lady Tigers lead with 5:11 to go, and they have the basketball on their own baseline. Edwards looks inside, holds. Now lobs it out deep, McGee. Miley off a screen from Johnson in the paint. McDonald takes it up and fouls this time. Headed to the free throw stripe to shoot 2. 12 first half points. 2 points in the third quarter. And now a chance to get back to the stripe. She has 16 points in the game. The lead is 10. At the line is McDonald. McDonald's free throw up and good. The head coach for Hugoton, very, very animated. And he made sure the crowd heard, unbelievable, sir. They don't even feel good about it right as Reagan was releasing the free throw, and she buried it regardless. 45-34. Second free throw up, and the senior buries both. 18 now for Reagan McDonald, and the lead is back to a dozen, 46-34. 5 minutes left to go here in the ball game. Down the court, tip pass by McDonald, but it's Gaskell driving the paint, cross lane, lay in, rims out, rebound, McDonald again. We'll love to see the numbers on Reagan McDonald on the glass. Edwards now up the floor with it. Top of the key, stops, wing left, McGee, 3-ball, just rims short. It looked good from the release. 4:35 to go. Tinoco in the corner. Gaskell drives the lane. Now cut off. Wraparound pass. Dribble drive. Villegas Montoya rims out. Rebound. McDonald again. Reagan looking for help. Up the floor it comes to Ayla Johnson and Coach Dalton Heiss with a timeout. 4:25 left in the game. The Lady Tigers right now lead by 12 when we come back.
The new 2025 Ram 1500s at Friesen Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Clay Center are built to serve. Ram Truck Month is delivering on the legacy of the trucks that came before them with the redesigned 2025 Ram 1500. Featuring a fresh new powertrain under the hood, you can get to work in the strongest, most technologically advanced Ram ever. Ram, made to last and ranked #1 in new vehicle quality by J.D. Power. You'll see the reason people choose Friesen. 785-632-2101.
We know you have options when choosing a bank, but with the Citizens National Bank, you're choosing more than a financial institution. You're choosing a partner, your neighbor who understands your values and priorities. When you call, you'll talk to a real person who is ready to help with any question. And with the convenience of opening an online account, banking with us is easier than ever. Open your account anytime, anywhere, and count on us to be there for you. Visit us in Clay Center or online at thecnb.bank. The Citizens National Bank. Member FDIC.
4:25 to work here in this fourth quarter. The Lady Tigers 4 minutes, 25 seconds away from going to Salina for the state championship. They lead by 12. Hugoton's made it interesting. Clay Center led by 21 and looked like they were going to roll. And Hugoton's come out with a hard-nosed man-to-man defense. The Lady Tigers have been able to go through a tough 5-point third quarter and now lead by 12 again as they inbound from the sideline. Ramey Lipker in the backcourt, pressured, now pressured further, trying to fire it up the floor. The ball is loose. Edwards fires it down the floor. A foul is called. They were nearing a 10 count. Edwards knew it. She jumped in the air to get it down the court, and they held on to her arm as she was letting it go. So Clay Center gets the basketball on the sideline. The foul is the fourth against Farrah Gaskell. Into the lane or into the half-court stripe, it goes to Edwards. And now a foul again on Hugoton. And I mean, it is rough and tumble on the floor. 46-34. And they call this on Edwards, who had the basketball from the inbound. And it's Hugoton's basketball. Two Hugoton defenders there. Lily had the possession in her hands and then got called for the foul. 4:06 to work. Lob in the lane. McDonald tips it. Caroons has it. So Janae comes down with the deflection, and Clay Center has it with under 4 left to go in the game, leading by 12. Edwards walks it across. 3 first-half three-pointers for Lily. Look in the lane. Here's Crimmins. Pull up from 5. No. Rebound to the baseline. Pulled in by Hugoton. Lewis brings it across. Lipker chasing. In the corner, Gaskell's going to dribble drive. Pulls the trigger from 10. Short, airballed. Rebound away to Lipker. 46-34. Long down-court pass. Miley McGee pulls it off glass and good. The feed from Lily Edwards. And the lead back to 14. 3:24 to go. Student section's been loud all night for the Lady Tiger crowd. Lewis up top. Fires a quick 3. Strong. Rebound. Edwards. Clay Center has it. Long down court pass. Here's McGee again. Stops across paint. Lipker. And called for a travel as she caught and ripped through the defender. But she's called for the travel. Coach Dalton Heiss asking for an explanation. And now back to the way it comes for Hugoton. Clay Center leading by 14, just under 3 minutes to go. Lewis out top. Now drives the lane. Little teardrop up and good. 8 points, or checked at 7 points, all have been made in the second half. Clay Center's lead is 12, 2:42 now remaining. Both teams with 2 fouls against, and there's a third now on Hugoton as Sadie Arredondo will reach in and foul. That is the 5th foul on Arredondo, so they've had 2 foul outs. Again, it's a short roster. Just 8 players on the roster, and the lone senior. Big hug from her head coach as she fouls out in what could be her final game. The Lady Tigers lead by 12 now with 2.5 to go. Here's Edwards to the post. Johnson, ball fake, starts to drive it. Kick out top instead. McDonald. Now off it goes to Edwards. 2:23 left. Lady Tigers reset the offense. Johnson has it. Turns and looks him low. Now holds. Dribbles right. Elbow. Kick out for Crimmins. 2:14 left. Back to Johnson in the lane. Now McGee left wing. She'll dribble penetrate. Stops, spins, and they say her pivot foot just slipped enough for the travel, and possession goes back to Hugoton. Do have a score on the Hanover Wildcat boys and Clifton Clyde boys. Hanover leading after 3 quarters, 46-32. That's on Logan Palco and Clifton Clyde after 3, now up by 3 points. Their matchup with number 1 seed Burlingame. Under 2 to go here. The Lady Tigers lead it by 12. Sunoco out deep has used her dribble. Back left it comes to Lewis. Minute 48 to work. A 12-point Lady Tiger lead in the corner. Diegas Montoya. She'll drive it. She double dribbles with the basketball on. They called it a little late, but they did catch it. And Clay Center has possession back. A minute 42 left to go in the fourth. 48-36. Lady Tigers with the basketball and that 12-point lead. Edwards double teamed as she crosses. Kicks it outside, left sideline to McGee. Miley back to Edwards. Down to 1:30 now left. Edwards, great handle with the basketball. Lobs it in low, finds Ayla Johnson below the bucket. Muscles it up, and it will crawl out. But she pokes it out to McGee. She is hammered on this shot, and no foul called. 1:17. Hugoton back the other direction. Amelie Lewis to Tinoco, their three-point shooter. Strong, long rebound, tracked down by Hugoton. Saved in off of Miley McGee with 1:06 to go, and the Lady Tigers leading by 12, and a timeout taken on the floor. 1:06 away from going to state. The Lady Tigers lead by a dozen when we come back.
Experience the Landmark difference with the next level of dealer support. Landmark, your local John Deere dealer, continually works to have parts on hand the first time you walk in the door. Our internal route system means we can get the parts to you typically same or next day to keep you up and running. At Landmark, we understand time is money. Get more uptime with our after-hours parts and service support on the phone or in the field. Stop by your local Landmark today to experience the Landmark difference.
Car problems occur at the most inopportune time. If you're stranded due to engine issues, an accident, or any other reason you need a tow, call Perfection Auto Body.
We will come to your rescue, but don't expect us to be wearing tights and capes.
We offer prompt and dependable service from towing to repairing the damage.
Feel safe and secure on the road, knowing that if anything should happen, you can trust us with roadside recovery of your car, truck, SUV, or van.
Give us a call at Perfection Auto Body in Clay Center, 632-6677.
48-36. The Lady Tigers, 1:06 left in the game. Hugoton has the basketball, but the Lady Tigers have the 12-point lead. Eagles out of the timeout, inbounded out deep to Lewis. 3-2 zone is what the Lady Tigers stay in. We're down to 1 minute left in this game. Tinoco right wing in the corner. Villegas Montoya for three. It's strong. Rebound weak side. Guess who? Reagan McDonald. And the Lady Tigers a 12-point lead. And just 3 fouls on Hugoton. They have one to give. Edwards with the dribble. There's the foul called with 43 seconds left. 12-point Lady Tiger lead. In will come Daniela Arturo and Morgan Niehaus for Hugoton. Ball gets loose, and Willie Edwards, who's played most of the night, had to run all the way to the other end to get it. One more trip down the court. 43 seconds. On the sideline, Janae Crimmins will inbound. And now Hugoton making a substitution, bringing Amelie Lewis out. And I think they're conceding with 43 seconds left. An offensive foul away from the basketball is called against Ayla Johnson on the inbound play. And so basketball back to Hugoton. With 43 seconds left, it looks like the Lady Tigers are headed to state. We'll count it down when we get there. 43 seconds still on the clock. In the front court, Tinoco, left wing, Villegas Montoya. Now to Altoro, out top, Tinoco, couldn't get a three away. 30 seconds left in the game. Tinoco in the corner right. Tiger student section still making noise. Now the ball taken away for a moment by Miley McGee. Lady Tigers don't want to foul in the lane, and they do foul with 17.9 seconds. And to the free throw stripe will go Natalie Villegas Montoya, who's had a really big second half. She has 11 points, 8 in the game, and that'll be the 5th foul on Ayla Johnson. So she'll come out with 5 points in the game. Ramey Lipker will come in. Big high five and smile from her head coach Dalton Heiss in the sideline. Assistants Mike Rothfuss and Robert Moran and her teammates. It's just a matter of counting down the 18 seconds right now. At the line, Villegas Montoya did make the first free throw. Now Janae Crimmins gets an opportunity to be recognized. A senior for the Lady Tigers. Free throw up, free throw good. And now Reagan McDonald gets that opportunity. Big smiles for those 3 seniors as they get a one last chance here on the home floor before they head to Salina on Thursday. The lead is 10, 15 seconds remaining. Edwards in the front court, and a foul is going to be called at the half-court stripe. Into the free throw line will go Lily Edwards. Extend the game a little bit. 13.7 to go. Edwards at the stripe, 80% free throw shooter this year. And right now, anyone in orange and black, the only thing they want to see happen is zeros on that clock. They are ready to celebrate here in the Den. All academic right now. Edwards made the first. Lead is 11. Both free throws are good. That's 11 now for Edwards. And now Alana Livey and Molly McGee and Gisselbeck come on the floor for the Lady Tigers. 50-38 the lead. So Berkeley and Alana and Molly will join Savannah Bloomdahl and Boston Craig for this final 10 seconds. And a foul is going to be called on Clay Center with 9.6. So the Tiger student section still waiting to erupt and celebrate a 4A Substate championship. You get a score, and I think from 1A, Valley Heights, the Lady Mustangs 2A. We're down 2 at halftime. They come back and win it 52-36. So they are headed back to Manhattan at Bramley Coliseum for the 2A state championships. Valley Heights Lady Mustangs winning. I believe they play on Thursday as well for 2A. Second free throw is made. Lady Tigers lead by 11. 5 seconds up the court to Gisselbeck. Bloomdahl with it. Across to Alana Livey, and zeros on the board. Lady Tigers, it's time to celebrate. Headed back to the state championships with a 50-39 win against Hugoton. 17-6 Lady Tigers will be in Salina on Thursday. Sub-state champions. Stay with us. We'll return and recap in just a moment.
Spring is almost here. It's time to get back outside and start the garden up again.
And we all know that a good garden needs a good foundation that your plants can count on throughout the season.
Your new house needs a solid foundation too, like a clear title with no liens so you don't